Alrighty, good morning everyone. It is Monday, April 20th, 2020. We're looking at the S&P 500 futures market. So if we look at the daily today, it still looks just like Friday. We have the bearish divergence off the high that was made, I think, on Thursday night. We did get a nice pullback, and there's nothing else on this chart that's telling me much for today. We can draw in fib retracements to see kind of some key levels that we could pull back to here for a much larger pullback. So those are definitely levels to look at, especially because they coincide here with these major support and resistance areas. If we dial down to the 4-hour, you can see we actually made a bullish divergence off of this bounce, and we're bouncing here right around the 50%. So somewhat of a case for a push up into the open if we don't break this low here. Let's see. Let's dial down to our hourly. Hourly right now, you can argue that off this major low with the most recent low, we have bullish divergence again. We're also bouncing here off of this nice CPA area here and the 61A retracement for this whole leg. So right now it's looking to me like we might have a push here. Again, as long as we don't break this low, it should at least get a push for a few points. If I go down to my lower time frames, it's not telling me too much. Again, we have that bounce. We do have, again, bullish divergence off that low. As long as we don't break it, if we break this low, then all the bets are off. And it's actually not that strong of a one on the 30-minute. We did get something here. If you look at the 9-minute, we kept making these lows and we kept making higher lows on RVI, and sure enough, we got the bounce. So there was already a bounce. It's a very small one of about 10-15 points. So it might not carry through, but I do have that 4-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, essentially 9-minute, all showing that we should have bounced. We did bounce, but we'll have to see what they do into the open here because they've already pulled back. So let me just dial down really quickly to my 3-minute just to see what's going on here. So as you can see, I drew a fib in for this whole leg, and here we are right at the 61. We did get on the 512, we did get bullish divergence off this very small time frame pullback, and we got a bit of a bounce, a few points, which is really all you can expect on a 512 chart. So we'll have to see here. If we can stay above these lows, I do think we're going to push higher this morning. So if we can't and we do break it, we got to pull back and look at our larger time frames to see where we would be going. Essentially these lows down here, and then we have larger time frame retracement. So if we go back to the daily, if we break all those lows, we're looking at an area here at 26.25 for the first bounce, especially since it lines up here with this resistance, which tends to become support in the future. So we will see. Have a great day, guys. Take care.